Because of our turnovers, the game was, at least for me, a very draining game. Never allowed ourselves to pull away because we gave them 19 points in the first half off of turnovers, and they scored 34 in the first half. Aside from that, I thought the second half we really defended, with the exception in transition a few times. They made substitutions, and we weren't organized. Aside from that, I thought we did a good job defensively. They shot 33% for the game. They're a good rebounding team. We out-rebounded them. When we didn't turn the ball over, we got good shots at the basket. I thought that it's a shame that we didn't take better care of the basketball, because that kind of got in the way of, I thought, a much better performance by us.
Was that kind of the way Oregon State wanted to kind of have it up and down? I mean, it was a scrappy one, but at least it was back and forth early on.
I think so. I think Oregon State is one of the teams in our league that would prefer to play up and down.
And was this a game where a guy like Gennard might have some more joy going up against, the Morelands and the Colliers and the lengthier guys and maybe a traditional center?
After we played, after we played them last time, I made a decision that the next time we played Oregon State that we would play Gennard more. Because one of the things that hurt us before was their length. Well, what does Gennard have? Length. And to Gennard's credit, he came in ready to play and did a very good job. Did a very good job against the zone on offense, and grabbed 7 rebounds. It's the most I think he's ever had in one game. I thought Gennard did a really nice job for us.
Nelson finished with 19 points, but he struggled from the field. He struggled from the field against you guys down there too. What do you think you were able to do against him?
Well, you can't leave Nelson. You can't lose him. We didn't get our hand up a couple of times. I thought while Scott Suggs was in there defending him, he did a pretty good job overall. Nelson got to the line. He's a very aggressive player. He's good at drawing fouls, but 3 for 16 from the floor is, I'm sure that he would prefer to have a better game.
And despite the turnovers, is the term relief or progress, or how do you feel coming out of this with finally a win here?
I felt like we needed to get a game on the positive side of the score so that we could start to feel some sort of success. You drop 7, you drop 7 out of 8. Oh, doubt can creep in. We needed to get a win to start thinking the other way. And no time too soon, because we hit the road against 2 tough teams coming up in Arizona.
And out of CJ, you saw what tonight that was just so different from these past couple games?
The ball went in, similar shots to what he had last game, but the ball went in. And he came out, I thought CJ came out very determined.
He said that I don't know if it helped or not, but it said that you called his number first play right out of the gate. It sounds like you wanted him to try to be aggressive right from the jump. And
we did that in the SC game, the second half. We did that last game. But tonight, he was able to knock it down. But we did, when CJ's on track, obviously, it makes us a much better offensive team.
Are you finding that that's something that he needs in the game to kind of get going, to have just maybe that first shot go in and that starts it all?
I think that's the case with anyone. You go down, sometimes we'll call it first play for Aziz to get him going, because we really need him to play well and dominate. I think most guys, basketball players, they can come in and hit that first shot more on the night. You kind of feel that way. So I think that's true across the board. I got to say something else that I thought was excellent. The numbers 15-4 assist to turnovers with our 2 point guards. Abdul 9-3 and Andrew 6-1. I thought that was huge, that they were able to take care of the basketball tonight.
I was going to ask with CJ again, did you ever kind of find yourself, after he makes a 3 and then maybe misses 1 or makes 1, did you ever sense that he was going to get on maybe that one of those runs that he needs to really break open?
As I've said, I know, you know, he's going through a period where the shot wasn't going down for him, but sooner or later, C.J. Wilcox was going to make shots. He came back, shot 50% tonight. He made shots, so I always feel like every time he shoots, it's going in. That's just how I feel about it.
Everyone scored and only Scott really struggled from the field. So do you feel like this is kind of a step toward that, everybody together? That's kind of what you've been saying to us pretty often. Everybody has to start up, you know, not just CJ or not just the starters.
We failed in one area tonight, and that was taking care of the basketball. But in reference to what you're saying, everything going the way it's supposed to go, we defended pretty much how we wanted to defend. Offensively, we shot 50%, did a nice job, I thought, getting good looks. We competed, we out-rebounded them. We did a lot of things that we would want to do in terms of what we've been talking about. Let's get it all together on the same night. And if we would have taken better care of the basketball, this would have been the night. Now, we did this against Arizona State and then came back and didn't do. So we got to put a string of these together.
Coach, getting back to Gennard, I mean, was this his success because of the matchup tonight, or is this something that can be duplicated next week on the road? I mean, do you feel like you need to play him more on the road to see if you can get some consistency and see if you can duplicate the effort?
Well, you know, Gennard came in and definitely helped us, but like I said, against Oregon State last time, I thought this kind of game is tailor-made for Gennard. So we're going to make sure when we play Oregon State again, he's going to get a chance to get in there and play. So now we're going against Arizona State. It's a different situation. Arizona is a different situation, but he certainly showed that he earned himself some minutes tonight.
Did you do anything different with Burden in the second half because he was scoreless?
No, I just think our guys did a good job of moving their feet and staying in front of them. He is so clever, Joe, really clever. And, you know, Aziz did a good job when he was there just moving his feet and not letting him turn the corner on you as much. And when he did, I thought we provided great help.